Have you realized something? The things that hurt us the most typically are the things we are addicted to. But the things that are most beneficial for us, we're typically not addicted to. Uh-oh. Not not working out. Most people are not addicted, don't have a strong desire to work out. Yet it's very beneficial. Healthy eating, a lot of fruits, veggies, whole grains, a lot of water. People typically are not saying, "Oh my gosh, I just need me a watermelon. I just need me some water." No, but those are the things that's very healthy for you. But they're sure salivating for the cupcake, the fast food, the cigarettes, the liquor, and obviously it's very damaging. Huh. People who are in relationships and marriages, typically, many people, they're not addicted to their spouse or their partner. They're addicted to to side chicks, side people, side boys, pornography, which has wrecked marriages, which has lowered libidos, brought erectile dysfunction early, has had people going into one night stands and getting STDs, and they're feeling sex trafficking by watching these things on TV, and they're going to the strip clubs and they're promoting that, and fueling that, encouraging the girls to continue doing that stuff, which is, but they're depressed, but they're suicidal. I met them, I come across them, I watched the YouTube videos that they hate themselves, disgusted with themselves when they do that stuff. So that's all just for the money. For the money, the majority of them wouldn't do that stuff. There's a part of us that's even, we enjoy cursing out people, holding grudges, being resentful, talking bad about people, harshly criticizing them. Yeah, that's hurting us. That's keeping us in a state of anger and resentment and maliciousness. That's lowering our immune system. That's constricting our blood vessels. That's damaging our brain cells, pushing us more and more towards like getting early Alzheimer's. Brain illnesses from poor emotions. We just seem to be addicted to it, so drawn to it. Yet, don't know about it. A lot of people can are saying, "Man, I'm just so ready to be patient. I'm so ready, so excited to forgive somebody. I'm so amped up to love my enemies here." You don't hear that from the majority of people. That's good for you. That's a good thing to do. Not easy to do, but it's good for you to do. You know, waiting for, here's a controversial one here. You may agree, you may disagree. Waiting for marriage. That's not popular, but ideally, it's the best thing to do. Come on. Some people say test drive. Uh-oh. I don't know. Because now, in a way, you're advocating for teen pregnancy. Because they say the same thing. Well, I need a test drive. I don't got to wait for marriage. I feel it. I want it. I feel it. Let me just do it. I identify as being an adult. Let me just go do it. Right? But you get somebody talking long enough, and if you want to check health records, feel free to. If you feel like you really, I'm not sure if really healthy enough to really be, and observe the person. You could tell, is this person able-bodied, doing things around the house, whatever, or working? Do they work out? Yeah, if they can do that, and you see they're not huffing and puffing up the stairs, chances are they can have sex. Just by observation. You don't got to test drive. You can observe the person, ask questions, listen, can leave certain details. Come on. Now the person one step they're huffing and puffing, maybe you're right then. Then if sex is really important to you in marriage, go to somebody else then. Obviously you really like endurance there. Oh man. And here's the biggest thing. God. Usually people are not addicted to prayer. Seeking God with every decision they make, big, small decisions. Fasting, worship. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so addicted right now to worship right now, man. Tell me you don't hear that. I'm so hyped to go out there and evangelize and give out Bibles and street preach and minister to the homeless and people in orphanages and shelters and other countries around the world they're not doing very well with economically, to go out there and minister to them and tell them about Jesus and pray with them. Yeah, you typically don't hear people like, you don't see that trending a lot typically on the media or the news. You know what you hear a lot about in the news? Yo, chase that money, chase that bag, chase. Yo, look how fine that girl is, that guy. Look at that. Look at his latest movie and the review that's out, the latest video game that's out, and what's going on the war, and you know, everything's more about his money and our materialism, but the same people who are so obsessed with consumerism and getting things and being super wealthy, I'm not against that per se. I'm the same people put it in this wrong perspective at the expense of their health, expense of their family. That those things, wow, it's great if you got a lot of things, but it's not just for you. It's to help other people. Bless it. A wise man gets these things and he passes it to the next generation. Are you things also for your descendants? You can pass it to somebody else, or just all about you? How you gonna use it to better the community? Glorify God. Yeah, people will say, yeah, I'm not addicted to God. I'm not focused on God. I'm focused on me. I'm my own God. I run the show. I'm responsible for everything that I've worked for. And while we have a part to play, our individual actions, every single second we're using up something that nobody on this planet created, which is called air, sunlight, land. We may fight for land and buy, sell land, and some people got more land than others, but land in of itself, nobody put it there. That's living. No human that's on this planet made that land, that water that you need for survival. You didn't put it there. But we're following after the wrong things, and then we're getting the wrong results, pursuing the wrong things because we don't put it in its proper place. I love what the Bible says in 1 Timothy 6, verse 11. But thou, O man of God, a woman too, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Because if we chase the wrong things, we get wrong results. We get regrets. Come on. But when we pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness, while we may get the marriage or the house, the car, money, we have a healthy perspective of those things. We keep those things in its proper place. We don't let it overconsume us. We don't idolize it. We're not gonna cut corners for it and lie about it and get in more trouble. We're gonna have wisdom while we manage those things, although things become a curse. We're gonna have wisdom as we manage those things, so those things give us health, blessings, protection. Because just chasing those things, period, is still leaving people depressed and lonely. Mental illness. No, I don't serve those things. Those things serve me. Those things serve my bigger purpose. I don't serve it. So I'm not going to sacrifice sleep and my health and my family and my faith in God for that. All right, y'all. So just some food for thought. I love you. God bless you.